Howdy y'all, my name is Price and welcome to some more Slime Rancher, and this farm may look a little unfamiliar to y'all because this is the original farm from the Glass Desert series before I went back in time. And before anybody gets curious, this is not a Glass Desert episode, this is not a continuation of that series. Long story short, I keep running into snags when trying to work on that series, and I know a lot of y'all have been wanting Slime Rancher. It has been a long time since I put any on the channel, and at this point, I just felt like I might as well just put out something Slime Rancher and talk to y'all about it while I do, so that y'all can know kind of where I'm at. So, like I said, I've been running into issues whenever I'm filming stuff. I just kind of like, you know, things won't work the way I want them to. I can't get right shots that I want to get. And for the story stuff that I want to do, you know, it's really important that things turn out the way I want. Here, hold on, let me adjust the music. It's a little bit too loud. Something like that. And so it's been causing me some issues. And one big part of that has to do with the fact that I'm kind of waiting around for the new update because that's going to add some things that I really want to explore in that version of Slime Rancher, in that game, in that story. And also the mod pack thing that I was trying to use just keeps on not working. And at this point, I just decided to, you know, I think I'm going to abandon the ideas that I had for that part. Now, it doesn't mean we're abandoning that series, not at all. But it does mean that we are going to be taking a break until the new update comes out to really attend to that series, because I just, like I said, I don't really have the opportunity or time to do that. Let's feed you guys these, I guess. But I did have an idea that I think y'all might appreciate, and that is that I want to try and do something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Also, you can see all the Gordos are around, the stars of our series. They're all just actors. They're fine. I want to make the most efficient ranch possible. I want to get all the gadgets together. I want to build the super ranch that I think would be like the perfect ranch. I've had some ideas for a while about how to do it. It's definitely going to require me to make some changes all around the place, but I think that in the end, it's going to be pretty good. It's going to require me to get a lot of things and put them in different places. I'm going to have to tear down and build back up a whole bunch of stuff. Luckily, I have a ton of money. So yeah, that's kind of what our quest is going to be. Is going to be to build the most efficient farm. You guys and your quantumness. Oh boy. Yep, these guys are going to be everywhere. Nope. Get back in there, please. Nope. Get back in there, please. Everybody eat, please. Here's all these. So these are the different slimes that I have here. I have these quantum rock guys. They're pretty great. A little bit hard to deal with sometimes, as all quantums are. I have all the slimes kind of separated out, as you can see. And that's, you know, part of that is because I do find it to be a little bit easier to deal with them when they're separate. However, for this goal that I have, I'm actually thinking what I want to do is try and consolidate all of the slimes together with one another. So have all the slimes be in one area, and then have all the food be grown in different areas so that I can just kind of like run, grab all the food, put it in the thing, and then we'll be able to get it to them. What are these guys? These are crystal... Ah, yes, these guys. So they need Oka-Okas. They're crystal rats. Here you go, y'all. Eat up. I think that all of our slimes probably need to be attended to some degree. I've got a couple more of these here. All right. So what else is new in the world of me and Slime Rancher? Well, I got my, if you follow me on Twitter, you will have seen that I got my plush slimes that I had ordered forever ago. I pre-ordered them, and they have finally arrived. They are the cutest little things. At some point, I'll do a vlog or something, and I'll show them off to y'all, because I'm sure that y'all will appreciate seeing those. We got these awesome catterns over here. Oh, gosh. Get in there, you cattern. These tabby dervishes. I think they're super cute. I mean, look at them. Aren't those adorable? I love these guys. I love these guys. All right, get over there. Now, what other slimes do I have? Do I have some on the other side, maybe? Let's store these away real quick if I can. Oh, nope, we got 100 there. Okay. So let me quickly go check over here, and then we'll do some selling of plorts, and then I'm going to do probably some moving of slimes to different areas. So I'm going to have to actually go out and find some wild slimes. Basically, we're going to have these 4 here, these 4 pins. We're going to have these 2 here, and then we're going to have another one over here. So that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of slimes that we can have. We'll probably put the dervishes, or not the dervishes, the tangles here. So that's 7 different types of slimes. That's 14 total when it comes to the combinations, which should cover all of the slimes as long as we make good decisions with our combinations. You guys are honey booms. Do I have mint mangoes? I do. With that, if we can get all the slimes into one area, then what I can do is I can turn all these other areas into like farms, and from those farms, I can have the, what do you call those? I call them teleporters. They're the things that you can teleport a single item. I'll come show you one, because I know I have one over here. And get those arranged all around where the slimes are, and then that will allow us, yeah, so we got this guy over here, and that will allow us to, like I said, consolidate. And so I could have like a whole bunch of chickens in one area and then just use those teleporters to get them around. I could have a whole bunch of food in a bunch of the other areas and then teleport that around. And so I think it'll be, like I say, the most efficient way of doing things. So that's where we're at on that. Beyond that, like I said, I've just been super busy with other stuff. And, you know, to be completely honest, there have been a lot of changes on YouTube that have been making it harder and harder to do this the way that I used to, just simply because of what I'm sure some of y'all have heard about. It's called the adpocalypse, is what a lot of YouTubers are referring to. It's actually like the 2nd or 3rd time this happened, but it's been really bad lately. And basically what's happening is YouTube is rapidly demonetizing videos, seemingly at random, based on some algorithm that doesn't make any sense to anybody. And that's making it hard to actually make a living doing this. And because we do rely on this as our job, many of us here, including myself, that is causing me to have to change the way I do things. So you'll have noticed that there have been a lot more Twitch VODs going onto the channel, where I've been recording while I've been playing things on Twitch and posting that to the channel. That's because that way I'm able to try and make a little bit more money by doing things on Twitch, you know, kind of deal with the fact that, you know, YouTube has made it much more difficult for people to make a living doing what we do. So that's another reason that things have changed when it comes to Slime Rancher, because, like I've said in the past, and like I'm sure I've belabored here, the Glass Desert series that I've been doing, it requires a lot of time. I have to write a lot. I have to record a lot. I have to, you know, plan out these big, you know, the shorts that I do. They take a lot of time because, I don't know if you know this, slimes don't do what you want them to do when you just put them in an area. And I film all those scenes where I'll try and like do like fun little things with slimes, like with rows and stuff like that. And it's crazy, man. Like they do not want to behave. You know, you want 10 seconds of footage of a slime moving from one part of a map to another. Good luck. That's going to take you an hour. So overall, it takes a lot of work, and I just don't have the time to do it with all of our other stuff, because we've also been focusing a lot more on things on the other channel. As I think I've said here before, but if I hadn't in the past, we have our Escapist series that we do over there on the Stumpt main channel, and I'm the one who does all the editing for that, and it's been a pretty popular one. It goes out 3 times a week, takes a lot of editing because it's got multiple camera views, and so that's another thing that causes us, it causes me in particular, to have to divide my time. All right, let's grab all this stuff. So anyway, hopefully that clarifies for all of y'all who have been curious about this stuff. I do apologize for taking so long to post anything about this, but like I say, it's been a crazy, wacky, busy time. Okay, so let's get down to the business. What do we want to make? First things first, we need to make a whole bunch of these things, the warp depots. So do we have stuff for this? We do. Okay, we're just going to make as many of these as we can, all the different types. We're going to start arranging them around. And I've got a couple of refinery and market links too, so that's good, because that'll allow us as well to cool, nice. And we do have actually teleporters too that I could make. We have the butterscotch and the berry teleporters that we could also use, which I might want to do, honestly, to help me get around this ranch as well. Maybe we'll make some lamps and move those around, because once we have the stuff all nice and pretty, we can also try and do some fun stuff with decorations. Let's just go ahead and throw these in here. Boop and boop. What? Oh, we must have, it must be full. It's literally full on rocks. I did spend a long time. You'll see we're on day 183. I spent a long time gathering up plorts so that I could get a whole bunch of... this was when I was trying to do one of the shorts where I needed to get a whole lot of the Gordos. I think it was probably the last ones that I filmed, where it was Thomas and Yancey going to rescue the council, which is kind of like the cliffhanger, I guess, that we left on so far. Basically, I needed a whole lot of Gordo snares, and so I just spent forever gathering up the materials, because once again, you know, it's not like I have any kind of debug mode or anything that would allow me to do that. I just have to do it the real way, which is just earn all the plorts, earn all the sciencey bits, and, you know, just make it work. All right, so let's start moving some slimes. Let's get the, I guess we can move the boom honeys first. That'll be easy to move them from here. And then what I'll do is I'm going to start arranging things that will be for the... Ooh, and I don't need to keep them all alive. If I have like one or two, I can then go and get some base slimes to mix with them, right? So I can go get some regular boom slimes or regular honey slimes, and then the rest of these guys I can just kind of incinerate, and that'll be that. Or launch them into the slime sea. And that way, you know, we can quickly get this stuff rolling. Because this is something it's mostly something I've been curious about. Like, will it work well? Because one of the things I have a problem with in this game sometimes is the amount of time I spend running back and forth doing things. And so I'm always looking for ways to make it more efficient. Now, in a future update, we do have the drones coming. And that is certainly something that I'm looking forward to. Those are going to be able to automate certain parts of the process of ranching. So I'm really looking forward to that. We don't know exactly what that's going to entail, like how much they're going to be able to do, what they're going to be able to do. But I'm pretty hopeful for that stuff, to be sure. Beyond that, let's talk about the update that's coming around the corner, because they have actually been showing off some stuff for the Ogden's Wilds update, the version 1.1.0 of Slime Rancher. And that's the one I hope to be able to finish the Glass Desert series with, because I believe it's introducing casual mode, which is an important part for that series. Now, I'm not positive that it's coming with that update off the top of my head, but I do believe so. Because I think that one brings in casual mode, and then the next one brings in, or the following one after that. So there'll be the Mochi Miles one after the Ogden one, and then the one that follows after that has the Iron Rancher mode, I believe. I'm not positive, but I'm like 90% sure. That'll be a lot of fun too once we have Iron Rancher mode. But anyway, so I want to do this little series here that I've just started to try and fill that gap while we wait, and hopefully this will get you guys the Slime Rancher that you want to see. While not being for the Glass Desert series, it will at least allow you to, you know, we can still have some Slime Rancher fun. And if y'all have questions about that series, if there are things that you're curious about, wondering about, if you want some clarifications on anything, you know, ask me some questions down in the comments below, and maybe I can get back to them in a future episode. Now, I may do some of these on stream, like I have been doing with many of my things. I will still post that to the channel, everything that's relevant. But just know, you know, that that's just kind of the nature of the direction that my channel is taking. All right, I'm going more towards like the streaming oriented stuff. It seems to be working very well for me. I get it if that's not your thing. And, you know, no big deal. Like I've said in the past, you know, there are plenty of other great Slime Rancher content producers out there who can do, who you can go check out their stuff. There's Finpire, there's Josh with Gaming FTL. There's all great Slime Ranchers out there that you should definitely go and check out. I follow tons of them on Twitter, and they're all great. So definitely, you know, if you don't like the way that I'm changing things up and moving things, I'm totally okay with y'all going and checking out other people's stuff. I get it, right? Because I'm a fan of YouTube too. And when people change the way that they do stuff, I get that it can be jarring and that maybe it's not what you want to check out. But ultimately, this is what's best for me. And at the end of the day, I do have to kind of, you know, do things that will work best for me and for my family and whatnot. And so this seems to be what's going to do that. So hopefully y'all are cool with it. Now, the new update, the Ogden Ortiz 1.1 update, the Wilds. That one looks really, really neat. They've released some images of it and some GIFs. Go check them out over on Twitter if you haven't seen them yet. They're pretty awesome. Or over, I think if you have Slime Rancher, or if you go to the store page for Slime Rancher, I think you can click on that and go to the updates page or something like that, and it'll show you all the same stuff I'm talking about here. But they've got the new environment, which is called the Wilds, which is a really interesting area. It's kind of it's got like nice green fields and plains and things like that. It's also got like kind of like a tropical feel to it. It's got palm trees and things like that. It feels kind of like a mixed match of some of the other areas. Like a little bit of moss blanket, but not quite as jungly, with a little bit of the glass desert with kind of like the palm trees and things like that. But it's a very different setting. I would say it's more like just kind of like a nice little tropical mountainy region. It's really cool though. All right, we moved all those guys. That's neat. I didn't even have to get rid of any. But what else are they adding? They're adding the saber slimes, and it seems like, at least from what I can see, that you can't actually get plain saber slimes. That you can only get like the largos of them, I guess, are going to be in the wild. So I don't know if you're going to be able to get their plorts and maybe mix them and make your own largos. I don't know if maybe you'll be able to actually find pure saber slimes, or if maybe it's just something that, like, yeah, you're not going to get. You just have to, you know, get the plorts and just deal with it that way in the wilds. But I'm definitely intrigued to see where they go with that, because it could be really cool. Let's go grab some mint mangoes. So yeah, that's looking super cool. The saber slimes are adorable. They have like these little saber teeth. They have kind of like, I think they have, it's hard to tell from the images because you can see that they have a hunter saber largo, and then they have tabby saber largos, and they have this kind of like almost like trapezoid triangular face. It's really cute, and I'm trying to figure out exactly where I'm wanting to go. And they have those little saber teeth. They're all angry because they're sabers and they're these angry largos. I'm sure if you feed them, they'll be happy again. Maybe not, who knows? But they look just absolutely great. I'm so looking forward to having more slimes. I'm always down for more slimes in this game. What else? There's you're gonna be searching for like some kind of fruit for Ogden, I guess. It's I don't exactly know. He's got these cute little like tofu looking things, like these little wrap things. I don't exactly remember what they are off the top of my head. But there's these silly little things that you're gonna be gathering for him. It looks like it's some kind of berry, maybe. Maybe that's what it is, like a berry thing. So you're getting those for Ogden out in the wilds. Like, that's your goal, I think. So that's going to be kind of like your mission. It's like, go find these things and bring them to Ogden, and then maybe you'll get rewards or something. And so that's one thing there. What else is going to be added in that update? I'm trying to think of like what else are coming in, because I don't have the notes on me right now, so I'm trying to just off the top of my head remember exactly what's coming. I do think that the what do you call them? The casual mode is going to be coming with that. And I guess that's it, really. It's like you go to the wilds and you do like little missions for Ogden, and then that gives you, I guess, rewards. I don't know. They haven't actually said what you're going to get out of it now that I think about it. So who knows? But I'll be excited for that. All right, these guys are going to be a little bit tricky to move around. These guys, oh boy. You guys are going to be tricky. I kind of, you know what, I want to wait to move them last, and I want to put them in a place where they're going to be a little bit less likely to cause trouble, because the teleporting stuff, man, no joke. All right, let's move a little bit forward over here. Let's see, which of the guys in here? We have the Catterns. Those guys are going to be dangerous. They need to be somewhere. These guys will be fine. So let's move these guys. I'm just trying to think about which ones need to be in which places to be the most protected. Ooh, I'm going to start taking damage here. These guys are putting off a lot of radiation. Wowzers. I'm gonna get hurt. Oh, come on. What are you... Hold on a second. Did they make this smaller? They made this smaller. Slimes can't fit through there anymore. When did they do that? Largos can't fit through there. Wow. Okay. I might have to incinerate all these guys, because I'm not going to walk them all the way around like that. That's tricky. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start arranging the workspace, and then I can kind of figure things out from there. I think we will be able to get the rad crystals in here. I think we call them kryptonites. I'm trying to think. Kryptonite might just be... Yeah, I think they're kryptonites. So we'll get them in here, and then we can do like 2 different types up here. So we could do like the Caterns and the quantum rocks up here, maybe. And then all the way down here, we can do the phosphor tangles, because I do worry about them reaching into other pens and grabbing stuff. I've seen them do it before. I don't know if they've patched that out yet or not. I don't know if that's a thing that they want to keep around or not, because it is kind of a cute little thing, as terrifying as it is. Who knows? But let's start looking around for the slots that we all have, okay? So we'll have 3 slots up here. We have 1, 2... we have those 2 things over there. We have another slot over here. So overall, we'll be able to fit a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and let's put down... This is where we're going to put, let's say... Let's try and do it color coordinated, right? So red warp depot, that's going to be for Q-berries, which that's going to be for the phosphor tangles, right? So that's what they're going to eat. So that's red is for Q-berries. Now, we need, for these guys and for these guys, we're feeding them mint mangoes. So let's put down a nice, maybe green? Green will have to do. I guess there's no minty green kind of thing, so that's fine. These guys, they eat silver parsnips, so we could use the gray one. And then who are we putting in here? We're putting the kryptonite, so they eat oka-okas, so maybe butterscotch for them. So let's pick this up. Let's put down the butterscotch warp depot for them. And then, here we go. Let's put the gray one right here. And so that'll be for silver parsnips. Let's go ahead and fill that up with a couple of silver parsnips. Okay. It's interesting. It doesn't quite look gray to me. It looks very dark. It looks very cobalt almost. I wonder if it maybe changes colors based on our outfit. You know, the color schemes, the chroma schemes. Who knows? Okay, so that'll be for these guys. These guys get the green one. Okay. Then up here, we're going to have the quantums who need heartbeats. And we're going to have the... Caterns who need what do you call those? The dragon fruits? Off the top of my head, it's escaping. Prickly pears. Dragon fruits. Who do I think I am? All right, so we'll put one here, and so this will be for the. We'll make this. Where's our other berry warp depot? Is that the one that I have at the other end? It might be. So maybe we'll give them berry. Okay. And so that'll be... Oh, you know what? No, what we could do? Oh, that's the one that has all the gold in it. That's right. Okay, let's... Demolishing this gadget will destroy its contents. Oh, no. Okay, let's grab all these out. And honestly, I don't need these gold ports. I don't know why I have them. I should go put them in the... I should either sell them or I should put them in the thing. I can destroy it. It's fine. I can rebuild it is the thing. Because what I want to do... Well, no, this will work. This will work. So this will be for the... what do you call those? The prickle pears. And then on the other side, we will put... Let's go put these away. I know it's around here somewhere. Aha! Here it is. This is where it was. Can I destroy you? Demolish that gadget. So does that mean it's gone entirely? Yeah, it is. Okay, so then here's what we're going to do. We're just going to build a new one. Warp Tech, Berry Depot, Fabricate. Got it. Okay, and we're just going to put these into the refinery. Because why not? I don't need the money. This way they're stored in a place where we can actually use them for things that make them a little bit more valuable than the money that they're worth, honestly. So yeah, we'll let that be. So then the other one is going to be for heartbeats. So we'll use the pink one for the heartbeats. I feel like that fits there. So we'll put the heartbeats. How about here? Okay. And so we'll put the pink warp depot there. Okay. And then, yeah, we're going to put the berry one here. And then who else are we going to need to feed? We're going to need to feed these guys down here, and those are, okay, and those are key berries. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start filling up some of these with the stuff that we got for them, because why not? And then we'll start setting up the farms, and we'll move the rest of the slimes here, or we will get rid of the slimes and then start regenerating them. And because that's, you know, kind of like the major idea there. Yeah, this looks like almost black rather than gray. That's interesting to me. Okay, so let's get all these toys over here. Y'all not using the toys right now. Y'all can have the crystal ball. You guys like that stuff, right? Or is that just for phosphors? No, I think that's for y'all. And then, what are you guys over there? Your booms? You can have a bomb. Y'all are pink, and you are honey. Do we have the honey bee? Yeah, we do. Okay. So y'all can have this. Enjoy that. What else do we have? We're going to have quantums up here. Let's go ahead and let's start building the new spot. So you are going to be quantums here. I think the Rubik's Cube's for them, right? All right, let's demolish. And we're going to build a corral. Let's get it all perfect. Air net. Don't need the solar shield, but everything else we can grab. And I should get, for these guys, the solar shield. Because, oops, this side. Because for these types of slimes, mosaics, the solar shield does reduce the amount of these like glittery explosions that they have, so that can help us out a bit. What's this? This is the crystal ball. So that'll be for the crystal guys, which will go here. Perfect. And then you work for tangles, which will be here. So let's go ahead and let's do that as well. Demolish plots. Build it up, and I'm not worried about them stealing from the fire guys because that won't have any negative effect. Plort collector, auto feeder. Okay, cool. They're good there. And what else? Then we'll need one here, and this is going to be for the catterns. So let's remove the plot, and let's build the corral, and let's go high walls, music box, airnet, plort collector, auto feeder. Okay. And so I'm hoping that these guys being next to each other, if they cause problems, because they're both very problematic types of slimes. Like these guys, the dervishes, when they get angry, you know, they can do the whole, like, you know, launching everything into the air. These guys, obviously, if I don't keep them fed all the time, they're going to be causing problems by teleporting around. So, you know, we will, you know, we'll have to be mindful of that when we're doing that. Let's see. Are they already bouncing around out here? I just need to make sure to, like, keep them happy, and then they won't cause problems. That's basically the idea. Let's grab some of y'all. And, you know, maybe we'll only take a couple of y'all. Maybe we'll only have a handful of these guys. Because we don't need, you know, I overfill a lot of my plots. We don't need a ton of each slime. I could have 4 or 5 of each, and that would be fine, as long as we have access to the different types. And really, this is more of a, I guess, proof of concept of how to build, like, the super farm is my idea. Rather than it necessarily needing to be able to get me, you know, X number of plorts each day or X number of whatevers. So let's get these guys out, y'all. And then I'm going to have to figure out where I want to have each of the different types of farms. It's going to be the next thing. But I can at least move these guys, and then for the guys that are in the cave, it's going to take me a long time to walk them all around, so I don't know if I'll do that. I think we might just get new slimes. So for these guys, I'll probably bring over, like, I don't know, 2 more of these guys, 3 more of these guys. And then, you know, if I want more, I'll just go get more, because I can get more rock slimes easily. And then same with those tangle phosphors. I'll bring a couple of them over, and then we'll just, you know, leave them be. And then we can work on where we want the different things. Are y'all still all in here? You are? Good. Let's make sure we get y'all some food, huh? Just make sure that y'all aren't freaking out. Let's grab all these. Cool beans. Okay. Let's grab a couple more, y'all. Oops. Oh, gosh. Okay. So we'll get these guys over here. Oh, man. Keep running out of sprint. I need more sprint. Need more juice. It's never enough. I want infinite sprint. That's what I want. Can I have that? Can Ogden give me that, please, in the next update? That would be wonderful. infinite sprint, infinite boost. I mean, I get why I probably can't have it, but come on. Come on, do a guy a favor. All right, so now the question is going to be how many of each type of farm do we need, right? How many of each type of food? Because that'll determine how many of the plots need to be for food, how many need to be, and then how many extra plots will we have? Because then what we can do is we can have silos, and those silos we can use to store extra food, and I think that'll be pretty useful as well. Okay. But having the teleporters, the warp depots, I'll be able to store the same amounts, really, of every type of thing anyways. 100 or so. Or 100 even, rather. Okay. And do. Okay. Y'all have an auto feeder, right? There we go. So let's put all these in here. All right, so we're good there. And y'all have your... Yep, this is your warp depot. It's got your heartbeats in it, so that'll be where I'll get all your food when I need it from you, or for you. And then boom, there we go. Cool, so those guys are set. So now these are the dervish tabbies. You know what I can do? Let's go, well, let's bring like 1 or 2 of these guys over real quick. Because I can go find some wild ones and use the wild ones as our, you know, I can find wild phosphors easily. I can find wild tabbies easily. And then I can just use plorts to get them to turn into the types that we want, you know? So no big deal there. Now these guys were feeding Q berries, so I'll have to figure out where I want to plant the Q berries. I'm just in my head, I'm trying to think about how many farms do I think I'll need of each. It's a tricky balancing act. I probably will need, well, so we have 2 honey slimes, right? Because that's our odd one. Because it's the pink slimes. So we'll at least need double the mint mangoes. We'll need 2 mint mangoes, which we already have like 3 or 4 mint mango areas, so that's fine. I think we shouldn't need more than 2 of each type, other than... Oh, you're a little hungry, huh? Where is your food? It's right here. We shouldn't need more than 2 of each type of food, other than maybe mint mangoes. We'll maybe need like 3, but that'll really depend on how many of them we have. And that will... And that should cover it. And that's going to give us a lot more extra space, honestly. Now that they're going to be a little bit better organized, and so I'm not going to have to, like, have everything so spread out. It might be way more efficient this way, and that's going to be good. So now all of our teleporters are still going to be over here by the science lab. So what I might do is, because we do have those 2 extra teleporters that we can make, I might make 1 teleporter just like, I'll put it over here, and then that'll be the teleporter to get me over to the rest of our teleporters, you know? I know a lot of y'all, you make... Okay, cool, I thought one of them disappeared. A lot of y'all make, because you can tell me about this, you make these... teleporter areas that are external to the ranch. So like you'll go find a place on some part of the map that's kind of like easy to deal with, and you'll teleport to there, and then from there you'll teleport everywhere else. I think that's a great idea. For me, I like having them here on the farm, but you know, to each their own, and I do think that the way that y'all have it works really well as well. Okay, we'll get a couple more of y'all, and then what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the rest of these. And I'm looking at the time here. You know, I don't want to go much longer than this today, and this will be a short series, like I said, so we're not done yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab... Let's go run and grab some wild tabbies. Let's get them in here, and then we can work on... Oh, and then we'll grab some wild... either crystals or rads, and that'll help us to do that part, and that'll be where we'll end. So let's go ahead and let's teleport into the Indigo Quarry and go grab some crystals real fast, or some rads, whichever ones are easily available, and then we'll grab some tabbies as well. And then what we'll do is, you know, we'll end the episode, and then I'll record the next part, and on that one we will finish up, and we'll make the farms and things. I think that'll be a good setup for us. I also need to be messing with my science. I haven't been messing any with my science. Hi! Look at all these guys. They've been here for a long time, these guys, and they're all... It's like Doug's cousins, I think. Like, these guys have just been here. I need to come... I'll bring them some chickens one of these days, because they've just been chilling here, hanging out. It's cool. All right, no tabbies here, so I can't grab those while I'm here, but we can get crystals, easy peasy. Gosh, I do still love this area so much. It's so pretty. The color scheme is just to die for. I love it. All right. Crystals! What up, y'all? All right, let's grab a bunch of y'all. Shouldn't need any more than, like, 8. That's enough. Hey, chickens! Come here. You're gonna... You're gonna be food for the family. We appreciate your contribution. Okay, so let's head back to the teleporter. And then we'll quickly pop on over to the, kind of like just on the outside of the, it's in between the dry reef and the moss blanket, I find is a really easy, good place to go find some tabbies. Either that or the entrance to the quantum area, to the ruins, are really good areas for, here y'all go. Enjoy. Those are really good areas to find tabbies quickly and easily. So go from here, and then we'll go to here, and then we'll go to here. All right. So right around here, I usually find tabbies fairly easily. Hello. Oh, no, come here. Thank you. I don't want y'all to go turn it into stuff just yet. And okay. Any more, y'all? No, is that it? Oh, there's one. Another one. Come here. And come here. All right, cool. That'll do for now. And as far as farming chickens, maybe we will have enough space now that we're kind of maximizing our area to actually grow hens in large numbers. So that'll be cool. Let's go ahead and let's just get rid of this. Oh, actually, let's wait because I do need to... yeah, I need to clear out all the plorts. So I might do that in between episodes. I might go and clear out the plorts of all of the, what are going to be the empty corrals, so that we can better deal with that. Oh, these guys. Please don't teleport, okay? Please don't. All right, you have plenty of food. Please do not go teleporting and ruining all my fun, okay? All right, so tabbies are going here, right? And then crystals are going here. And let's go grab some plorts to help transform these guys, and then we'll be good to go. So I need a couple of rad plorts. I need a couple phosphors. Or not phosphors. You know... What do you call them? Dervishes. That's the one. Some dervishes. And that'll be that. Okay, got some rad plorts. Let's grab some dervish plorts. And that is gonna be that. So let's get over there. We're gonna get these guys fed, and that's gonna be the end of the episode, y'all. So hopefully y'all have at least a better understanding of where I'm at with the different Slime Rancher series, with everything having to do with Slime Rancher on this channel. Hopefully y'all are okay, or at least you understand the changes that I'm making. Oh, I forget how shiny they look. They're great. And yeah, I look forward to those of y'all who do want to stick around and keep being a part of this, you know, while we wait until the new update happens. Helping me out with this, coming up with the best possible ranch design we can fathom. And beyond that, I just appreciate all y'all watching the stuff on my channel. And for those of y'all who this isn't your cup of tea, you've probably already checked out, but like I said before, I don't harbor any ill will if y'all are like, I was only in it for the Glass Desert series, and now you're not in it. That's totally okay. Totally okay. But yeah, with that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time. Get your food! Eat your candy!